Hey, I wanted to ask you, now that we're down to the last 2 hours, do you think I won
Won what?
the mayor?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I specifically heard, look, Duncan, you know, uh, you won. You did win, actually. You won by not winning because being the mayor is not what people think it to be. It is not a privilege. It is not enjoyable. No, you are signing yourself up for a slow and painful death by a
I
thousand
was told
legislative cuts.
I was told that talking to the DOJ is like talking to a cave painting and trying to interpret what it's saying with a very, very dimly lit candle.
Sounds pretty accurate. Yeah. Except you have to find the painting first. It's hidden in a maze.
Well, let me ask you a follow-up question if I didn't win.
Hmm.
Because this was floated to me after I already put in my interest for mayor and
Yeah.
did some campaigning. What do you think about me as the sheriff?
You as a sheriff would make a million times more sense than whatever the fuck BCSO is today.
Yeah,
That would actually be
I
the most reasonable position because I think, Duncan, you can make Blaine County great again instead of it being a department that has little relation to Blaine County outside of like maybe their uniform.
so I was told there's some problems with the BCSO, and I feel like
Hmm.
I have a special set of skills that would solve that. One of them
Okay.
being a click issue. I don't have a click of my own, and people I do consider my friends would deny promotions. So I'm super impartial.
Okay. All right. That's good. Listen, I'd
Second
be in some.
issue,
Oh, yeah.
second issue is they don't patrol the north a lot, and I actually would prefer, now that we have a lot of fucking people on duty to handle southern calls. I can actually hang out up north now, and I think
I agree.
having people in the department that want to do that would be great. Of
Yeah.
course, obviously,
This actually
much
goes
like
in line with our legislation where I'm going to be limiting the amount of law enforcement in the city. So if there's a certain amount of Los Santos County Police Department, we're going to actually refuse service from Blaine County outside of like maybe a 78th call.
that might solve some of my issues because you're a well-educated person. Are you aware of
Mhm.
like American education system and tenure with teachers and how they can't be fired, and you kind of have to like
Yeah. Yeah.
move them around until they find their forever home
Yeah.
instead of being fired? I feel like I'm gonna have to do that.
Okay. That's okay. That's not a bad idea.
Um, I haven't been able to talk to Marty about it.
He might be around today, more than likely.
I did tell him someone else that I think would be a good sheriff, but
Mm-hmm.
in all honesty, if I want to actually legitimately go for it, I would rather make them my under sheriff. And I think both of us would also be impartial because he's someone else who, if I say his name, you're gonna be like, who? Who is that? Because legitimately, I think he sort of blends in.
Oh, who is that?
Do you know who Jack O'Neill is with three L's?
No.
He's a 72-year-old former lieutenant commander of the Air Force,
Oh, okay.
and
Ninja, thank you so
he
much for
would
the aid, man.
he would be perfect for me because I think he would
Mm-hmm.
fill in for a lot of my weaknesses.
I could see that.
Um, he's very nonchalant and he's willing to do things that is kind of passed down to him from, like if the mayor had directives, such as legislation for holding people accountable, he would definitely do that. I want to hold people accountable.
Okay. You know what?
That's another issue I heard, is that people don't get held accountable for things that they do.
That is true. It is, Petey thinks that they're the special little kids at the table. You know what I mean? Which they kind of are if you think about it. You know what I mean?
That's funny. I've actually spoken to at length about this stuff with Elena because it could go either way. I haven't been able to speak to Marty though, and she has some ideas, and I think they'd be good because, let's say I have a deputy. His name's Carmine, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Carmine's doing some stupid shit, but like, maybe we don't want to fire him because we like his stupid shit.
Yeah.
But we could definitely make him actually get consequences to his actions, because what Carmine wouldn't like to do is to go hold a barbecue for all the people he wronged.
Yeah.
And apologize to them individually.
Oh, okay.
But he would be held accountable for his actions, but while not being fired.
True. Okay. I could see that. Listen, you won me over. I think you'd make for a hell of a sheriff.
Yeah, the thing is,
yeah,
if I were to do it, and I would bring Jack O'Neill as the undersheriff, who's also a deputy, he is going to get the Daisy Moss experience of this guy just goes around and he's only been here for like 4 months. Why is he the undersheriff? Then the other issue I'm going to run into is I believe my high command and captain should be as temporary as I am, and I would like to have my own team as an extension of me and the undersheriff.
Yeah.
And if the captains don't want to lose their spot, I'm gonna have to figure out how to navigate that. I'm thinking of redefining roles, because like I don't mind if they're all like sergeants, right? Because like they're good with scene leading, they can lead scenes, they can do all that stuff, right? And I don't want them to see it as a demotion, but just redefining what the roles are. The captain should definitely be an extension of me and the undersheriff, because the next mayor that comes in is going to replace me, and they're going to replace those captains as well.
This sounds fantastic, Duncan, and I am very much in support of your ideas. I gotta get going though. I got some things to take care of. Duncan, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that one day you do become the sheriff. You're a smart guy,
it's gonna be
Duncan. You make sure you campaign for that thing.
It's going to be a rough few weeks until I can get things stabilized, because I know people are going to not be. They're going to be adverse to change. They don't like it.
Yeah, no.
They don't like new and innovative ideas.
No, they want the same old 9 to 5. That's their life. Satisfaction. Fuck that shit.
And don't get me wrong, I like Aspen, I like the captains, and I don't want it to be seen as, hey, you guys are getting fucking, this is a consequence, you guys fucked up. It's more just trying to let new people surface and thrive.
Yeah.
It's good to have a rotation every...
I agree.
Like a new season.
I mean,
new season of the BCSO.
Has there been a rotation in over a year? The answer is no. Like they had a couple...
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah, not really. No, like, oh, okay. Like, so... Cassidy was the undersheriff, then he was the undersheriff again. Bones and Aspen swap places. But, like, realistically, did anything change? No, not really. It's just who gets to call the other one, boss, I guess. But it's not really changed. It's same old, same old. You know what I mean? Anyways.
Yeah, I just need to find a way to... Maybe I can have O'Neill explain that things aren't like a restructure or consequences, or you need to prove yourself. Yeah. It's a new season,
It's a new season.
It's a new Fortnite season.
You know what? I think you should also rebrand BCSO to PBSO.
I was thinking, since me and Cornwood actually wrote the blueprints for the original BCSO, to honor his name with Lasso.
That actually is a great idea.
Animal.
You know, Cornwood actually would have brought something to wow. Okay, I got to get going. All right.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
Man. This fucking guy.